What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring out an update today of Bitcoin. We're also going to get in some altcoins as well. And what I want to do is take a look at the 1 day time frame here. So each candle is going to represent 1 day. And main area I want to talk about here, guys, is the break from the 50-day moving average. This entire run that we've been having here since all the way back, we closed a candle at 28,500. We've been staying up above this 50 moving average, and we've lost that. Now, we have not had our daily candle close yet, guys. We've been fighting back and forth between this area, this red moving average right here, our 50 daily moving average. So far, and guys, just bear with me. I'm a little under the weather right now, so just bear with me. I want to get this video out for you. But what we're looking at here, guys, if we do close this candle, we still have roughly about 4 hours until the close. If we close below our prior week's low, which is going to put us at about $41,450, we're going to look down to potentially this next order block here, and this would be the prior month low at $37,757. So we're watching that area there, guys, and we're also paying attention to see if we can continue to have this money flow stay positive for us. Right now we are at 2.01, so we have been fading on our money flow, just to show you here, as money's been flowing out of Bitcoin. So we're going to keep an eye on that, see if we can maintain that level though. But so far we have been having some outflow, and our relative strength is going to be at 41.31, so we have lost that 50 as well. Next, I want to get into Ethereum. And guys, we also have confirmed a downtrend here on the daily time frame, so just be aware of that as well. We're just going to have to see where we find that support, and I'd really look at that area, the prior month low. Next area we're going to look at here, or next coin, guys, we're going to take a look at Ethereum. So Ethereum had a really nice break, and this was out of about $2,400. And so far, guys, we're giving most of it back here. We're going to see if we're going to be able to hold that $2,400, get a back test of that or not. Ethereum's a little bit stronger. We're trading up above our 50-day moving average, so that's all looking good. And you can see this green order block here, where we potentially could have some buying pressure, and that's going to put you right at about $2,300. Money flow for Ethereum, we're going to be at a positive 4.61, and our relative strength is going to be at a positive 52.89. So we are up above that 50 line, but we have lost a good amount of momentum as we're coming back to potentially retest that area. So that's going to be Ethereum, guys. The next one I want to get into, we're going to take a look at Link. So Link having some selling pressure right at this red block here, guys, and that's going to be resistance here, and that's going to be at the prior week's high of $15.76. So what we're going to look down to next, if we do close below our 50 moving average in red here, we're going to look down to our prior month low, which is going to put us right around $13.70. Then we'd have our prior week's low, which is going to be at $12.54. So far, guys, we're still up above our 200-day moving average, but you can see as we're losing this 50 moving average here, it's coming on about average volume right now with still 4 hours to go. Money flow is going to be at a negative 3.54, and our relative strength is going to be at 47, so also losing that 50. So just potentially looking down to those lower levels if we can't hold this 50 moving average. Next one we're going to look at, guys, let's take a look here. Let's go to Cardano. So Cardano's at 50 cents right now. Cardano as well, we have lost this 50 daily moving average, and that's going to be at 55 cents, so we do need to regain that. And guys, that first we'd have to get through the prior day high, which is going to be at 54 cents, and then we would have to get up into this area here, which is going to be the prior week's high at 62 cents. You can see we have a sell order block in that range, but the most important area that we need to hold right now for Cardano is going to put you right at around 46.5 cents. Money flow just flipped to the negative here, guys. We're at a negative 1.76. If you take a look at the money flow here, as it's just flowed out after we peaked roughly at about, we'll call it 70 cents or so. Relative strength is going to be at 41, so also going to have to fight to get back up above that 50. So really watching these levels, guys, they're going to be important for us. Next one's going to be Litecoin. We're at $67.20 right now. Litecoin, we just cannot get through this 200-day moving average here, guys. We've been rejected by it 3 times. You can see the sell order block that's going to be roughly from $73 to $77 is going to be the range. Main area of support that we're going to look down to would be our prior week's low at 61.33. Below that, we're going to look down to about 57.73, and then we have this big buy order block down here, guys, and that's going to put you between $51 and $47, which potentially could be a nice little area down in that range. Money flow is going to be at a negative 1.61, and our relative strength is going to be at a 42.61, so also below that 50 line. Then guys, let's take a look and we'll get into FILECOIN. So FILECOIN right now, as we're sitting at $5.56, we have not been able to break through this big overhead resistance block, and that's going to put you between $6.30 and $7.50. Looking to see if we can hold between $4.80 and about that $5.20. So this, for me guys, I've talked to you about it. I think it's more of a longer term play here for the next cycle. This was a coin that was up to around $240. We're down around pretty close to the ICO price. So it's one that still has some use case. I've been looking into it, and it's one that I think may have some potential in the future bull run. And then we'll take a look at Solana here. And Solana, guys, we still are up above our 50 moving average, which is nice, and that's going to put you at about $87.76. Below that, we have a potential buy order area here, and that's going to be at $75.71. Overhead resistance main area, we're going to call it $100, that big psychological level that we're going to have to get through, and then be up to our prior month high at 126. Money flow is going to be at a positive 6.46, so doing a little better than some of the other coins, and our relative strength is going to be at 48.12, so also losing that 50 line. So what I would say, guys, is just be careful out there. If we do get a potential drop, just really watch it. Bitcoin, watch those main areas like we talked about, the prior month low, and potentially some of those other ones like back to that 200-day moving average is going to be really important to us. Not saying we have to go down to that area, but just watch those nice potential buy support areas. God bless each and every one of you. Be safe out there.